G'day folks, Rod from My Water Filter here today, and what I'd like to introduce to you is Grander onto your water filter. Whether you're buying a new water filter today, you've already got one installed at your home now. Grander, to me, is the greatest thing I've ever seen. It permanently restructures water. It is what human beings required, structured water. There's not a lot of information about it, unfortunately. There is plenty of information from a guy called Doctor Pollack, world-known scientist from America, that human beings require structured water for optimum health. As soon as the water board or our governments get the water, they have to apply copious amounts of chemicals to it so they can pump it to your home so there's no bugs in the water when it gets to your home. The problem with adding the chemical to the water is the water's alive, it doesn't like it, it reacts, it becomes unstructured, and all the molecules lock up together. It's called clustering. So when you get the water to your home, you give it a filter and you go to drink that water, your body can't even absorb all of that water because the molecular structure's all tangled and locked up, and it's just not suitable for human health, okay? So, Grander is the product of choice. The reason we go with Grander above other restructuring devices, because don't get me wrong, there are other restructure devices available in the world, but to my knowledge, none of them permanently restructure the water. This Grander product will permanently restructure the water, erase any memory that there's ever been chlorine or chemical in it, because water remembers everything it ever comes in contact with in its existence. So this product is just amazing. It takes the water through and it basically emits a signal, which is a frequency a vibration. So when you connect this device up to your water pipe, it emits a signal, a vibration. So all the water in the pipes begins to vibrate. It opens the molecular structure and allows trapped contamination out, oxygen in, biologics, it works. And that's exactly what we need, folks, okay? So, this is the 10mm Grander unit, all right? And it can be used in many ways. We use it inside the home. Now, you could have a full flowing kitchen sink tap like this one, right? And what we can do is we can take the Grander product and we can put it underneath the sink. So even if you don't have a filter, you've just got the water coming out of your tap, you can still Grander it and restructure your water. You'll hear the scientists say, restructure of water is more important than removing chemicals from water, okay? So that's why I would accept if you actually wanted to install one onto your main line at 8 litres a minute or whatever it's flowing at. So we would take this Grander unit under the sink, and I'll just show you how easy and quickly you can connect one, all right? So this is the Grander 10mm unit. Underneath the kitchen sink, you'll generally find the chrome flexible hoses, okay? The cold water line's coming in and it's got a chrome flexible hose on it. So simply all we've got to do is get the chrome flexible hose, remove the original one, and it will screw straight onto the side of this Grander device, okay? So we just screw him on, just like that, so, okay? On the other side, we put the original hose, and all the water coming out of your kitchen sink tap at the full flow rate is now flowing through the Grander, receiving the signal, and it's been restructured, okay? Failing that, if you do have a water filter, you still can get the benefits of structured water, okay? I've been drinking structured water for 2 years, and honestly, it has changed my whole health, my whole well-being, everything. Especially on my stomach and my insides, where I've now got better bacteria growing, and like all good bacteria. I just feel amazingly healthy, and I've never felt like this before in my whole life before I started to drink structured water. I'm very pro on Grander products, folks. Not just because we have them here at My Water Filter, we have them here at My Water Filter because they're just so amazing, all right? The second thing we can do is you can just get the Grander device. Let's say you've just got a simple, normal, little benchtop water filter, okay? So even if you've got a benchtop, this could be a twin benchtop, this could be a triple benchtop, doesn't matter. All we've got to do, the grander product will be supplied with connections in the end, screwed in properly obviously, and we simply get the grander device, we get hold of the water line, we can cut the water pipe, we put the hose in one side, the hose on the other side, and we simply turn on the water, and the water will be going through the device. But even without going through the device sends a signal like electricity, so it goes through the water. All inside the filter, all the water will be vibrating and opening up the molecular structure all through the water pipe, and that will give you the most amazing water, okay? It really is different, okay? It really is different, folks, okay? Failing that, we can jump down underneath the sink, and it's exactly the same situation. You might have a twin under sink water filter like this one here, okay? Once again, same thing, common situation. T-piece, 1/4 inch water pipe through a pressure limiting valve into your water filter. Just get a cutter and cut the hose, okay? Simple as that. We just get that hose, we cut that hose, we push one in one side, we push the other in the other side, and once again, the grander is away again. Vibrating, the water inside here is vibrating, it's restructuring the water, opening up the molecular structure, and it is absolutely amazing, okay? Failing that, there is even a better way that I like to connect these up nowadays, and that is if you've got a reverse osmosis water filter, okay? So you can see I've got one prepared up the back here, folks, all right? So if we've got a reverse osmosis water filter like up the back of the cupboard up here, okay? What I love to do with these is get the tank out, because this is a steel tank, okay? And as I mentioned to you before, the water vibrates, so it resonates, okay? And what I find is when you attach these grander devices onto a steel tank, you get the tank resonating, and it just creates the most amazing water because the tank is stored. It's not just getting one pass through the device like it does with these other filters. When you get this situation, and what we're going to do is we're going to take the top off the RO tank, which steel tank, okay, and we're going to connect the grander straight on the top like so, okay? So we put the grander onto the top of the tank, then we can put the tap back on so we can turn it on and off as we want to. And the RO system makes the water, it pumps it over, it pumps it through the device. Now, even though the water's already unstructured, the feeling is that RO systems, because they filter and screw the water so hard, can even unstructure the water themselves. So what we do with the grander is we put on an RO system, is we put the grander after the membrane. So the water's into the tank, the grander device is on the tank, the vibrations there with the steel, it just tends to resonate, and it just tends to make the most amazing water possible, okay? So you get an RO system in the city, you know our city tap water nowadays is quite ordinary to drink, and most people don't drink it. They're buying bottled water and all this sort of stuff. All of that bottled water will be unstructured as well, folks, okay? Same water on this planet as when we got here. It's just going round and round. Whether it's round and round a water purification system, round and round the hydrological system of the whole universe, it's the same water, and it's wearing out. And you do need to take steps to restructure and get the quality of water back that your body desires, okay? So on with the device on here, same thing, just connect the hose straight back on. The water in the tank is resonating, it's sitting there, so if you go to work, or overnight, the water's just sitting in there, constant signal, working like on my grander board when I leave bottles on the board for a couple of days. The water's just second to none, it's just absolutely amazing. So have a look around on the site, give us a yell if we can help you in any way, but honestly, I just don't believe you could give a greater gift to somebody, or even to yourself would be even better, than restructured water. Forget the holiday, forget the new car. Your body is all water, your life depends on water. You need to create the best water you can, and to create the best water you can nowadays, it takes more than just a filter. Filter the water, grander and restructure it, drink it. You'll see your cooking changed, the pets will just love it. You just can't believe the differences. Put it in bottles, spray it on the face, ladies with the makeup, etc. Grander water is just amazing. You'll even find when you're cooking it, it draws more taste out of the food. The benefits are just ongoing, it's insane. So please, take a look at it. I do have a passion for grander, it's absolutely amazing. I use it myself, my whole family, I give it to everyone we can, and I highly recommend that you take a look and give it a go. Thank you very much.